Hi, my name is Stephen Sindoni. Welcome to another edition of He Walked the Americas. The stories in this series are from a book written by L. Taylor Hansen. Our story today is entitled The Papago, and here is where our story begins. Early one morning against the dawn light, the sandals of the healer came to the village of the Papago. The children had been loudly playing, and when the Lord of Wind and Water, whom the Papago called Izukoto, was seen approaching, the people were embarrassed and roundly rebuked the young ones. "Nay," replied the prophet to them in Papago, "do not scold the little children, but instead let them come to me, for such is the will of my Father in heaven." Every day after that, say the Papago, he met and talked with the children. The prophet did not live among them, but made his home on a distant mountain called Papago, which means the Hourglass Mountain, for at this time this was the shape of the mountain. One day Izukoto the healer wandered into a secret temple where a child was being sacrificed. The eyes of the master went red with anger. He snatched up the baby, healed its gashes, and calling it by name, gave it back its breathing. The priesthood stared and their arms were frozen. They could not move, much as they would have liked to kill him. Stepping outside where the people were gathered, he told them of the secret ceremony, which was against all of his teachings. The people were ashamed, but afraid of the priesthood. That night, two priests determined to murder the saintly man who was winning the people. They stole out in the moonlight for Papago, slipping knives under their blankets. The moon was still up, yet the dawnlight was coming as they neared the Hourglass Mountain. In a part of his cave facing the dawn star, the prophet was kneeling in prayer as the two blood priests stole up the mountain. The prophet arose and awaited their coming. As they slipped into the cave with knives uplifted, the Lord of Wind and Water stepped forth from the cave into the moonlight and faced them in their hiding place in the cave's dark midnight. "Why do you not step forth from the cave and kill me? I have no knife nor rod to strike thee. Yet you cannot, even though in the moonlight I stand revealed. Know you not that you cannot kill me until the tasks which were assigned by my Father to me upon this earth are finished?" Suddenly the earth began to tremble, the roar became deafening, and rocks fell downward, dropping like rain about the prophet. Now the earth shook as if in a spasm, and with the roar of 100 oceans the mountain collapsed, leaving the healer standing still on the rock in the moonlight. From within the mountain he heard two voices pleading for him to go to the village and tell the people how the mountain had entombed them. As the dawnlight came, Izukoto walked into the village. All the people stood staring in frightened awe at Papago and then at the prophet. "Where are the priests who came to see you when the fire god shook the mountain?" "They came with knives before the trembling. They are still within the mountain, and from a great distance you can hear their voices. My Father has spoken in the earthquake. No more am I to live with you." Walking away from them in the dawn light went white-robed Izukoto, nor ever after did they see him. Did Jesus walk in the Americas? The Papago legends say that he did. I'd like to thank everyone for watching The Papago.